Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to BestKeptPlans. Today's video is going to be a budget with me for the paycheck that I will be receiving on December 31st, 2025 using my Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. As I said in my introduction, today's video is going to be a budget with me. If you watched my budget with me for the paycheck that I received on the 18th of December, I mentioned that December is actually a 3 paycheck month for me. I was paid on the 4th, I was paid on the 18th, I'm going to be paid on the 31st, but that's actually a day earlier than normal. I would normally be getting paid January 1st, but because it's a holiday, I get paid a day early, which is why this ended up being a 3 paycheck month, which is very exciting. I also received my annual bonus from work on the 11th. So I'm getting 3 major paychecks plus a bonus this month, which is really cool. I already allocated that bonus to go specifically towards house savings. So it wasn't anything to spend. It just went right into my savings account, but it was still nice to have that extra money to put towards savings. So this is the last paycheck that I'm going to have for 2025, which is very exciting. And we're going to flip towards my paycheck budget tracker to take a look at what I'll be doing with this paycheck. So first in the inflow section, I'm budgeting my income from my full-time job and I'm budgeting at $3,200. I did get a raise with my second paycheck in December, but I'm not changing my budgeted amount until 2026. So 3,200 is our budgeted inflow. And when it comes to bills, we only have a few. We have rent for January 2026 at $600, Spotify for $15, and Kindle Unlimited for $20. If we add those bills up, it's going to be $635, and if we subtract that from the 3,200 we were budgeting inflow, it brings us to $2,565, which is what we're bringing down to the variable expense section. Now, this looks different. And that's because the majority of this paycheck is going to be used in 2026. So I thought that I would implement the change that I decided to make for 2026 when it comes to my variable expenses. And that is that I've combined groceries and eating out into one category. I found more times than not that it was harder for me to use cash when I was eating out, particularly if I'm eating out with a friend. It just makes sense to split the check and use a card. And so I decided to include my eating out money into my grocery money, which I never take out in cash. I have in a separate checking account at my credit union, and to have that amount, that total amount be $300. So that's what you see here. We have gas at 50. I lowered that from 75. I do have a hybrid. So I generally am going to be spending less than $100 on gas every month, which is why I felt comfortable lowering that. And then miscellaneous is staying the same at 150. If we add those together, it does equal $500. And if I subtract that from the 2,565 we were left with after bills, we have 2,065 to bring up to my sinking fund section, which is my favorite section right now. This is the last time we're going to see all of these categories because I do have some rollover cash from 2025 into 2026, which is going to allow me to hit goal on some of these and is going to start the beginning of my sinking fund snowball for 2026. For this paycheck, though, we have RN, APRN licenses getting 30, gifts getting 45, birthdays getting 25, car insurance and taxes getting 190, medical getting 40, subscriptions getting 20, Christmas getting 30, Black Friday getting 25, giving getting 50, household getting 20, home maintenance getting 100, baby getting 30, travel getting 100, personal getting 30, and car maintenance getting 65. All of that together does equal $800, and if I subtract that from the 2,065 we were left with after bills and variable expenses, we have $1,265 to bring into this last section here. Now I am deciding to put a little extra towards my student loan, so 465 of this is going to go towards my Nelnet student loan, and then an even 800 is going to go towards my house savings, leaving us with $0 left over. Now, I did not put together my cash envelope breakdown yet for this paycheck. Being honest, I'm filming this video early. I'm filming it right after filming my budget with me for the paycheck that I'm receiving on the 18th. So I just wanted to wait until I got a little closer to payday to fill this out. But that's going to be it for my budget with me for the paycheck that I'm receiving on December 31st, 2025, our last paycheck of 2025. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments about the way that I budget, the supplies that I use, please do not hesitate to put a comment down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.